Welcome to another episode of At Your Disclosure. This is your host, Samuel 6, on that fabulous fly. And Friday evening, and we conclude for our last episode that's scheduled for deletion. Uh, the big no-nos, to be honest with you, I was telling my cousin Connie, that, it's not a win song. Talk that way. You always got to keep your composure, no matter what. Don't let a few people determine, uh, the overall outlook on someone else. Like I said, there's good and bad in everyone, and that's all you got to do is just know this is just temporary. It's really nothing, but you got to really think about it. If you do something bad to someone, I, I wouldn't count on them after that. That's just plain and simple. That's common sense. But so on the impression, one day he's schizophrenic, one day he's autistic. It's just being negative. That's just a reflection of your own personality. And yeah, I have Marla here. I finally got her to jump up here. And without trying to hurt her feelings, there was Phoenix PD here. Barely, there was a rock right there. Must have moved it somewhere. And apparently, someone had thrown rocks. Apparently, the upstairs neighbors had confessed to that. So think about it. After confessing to that, it came in different directions, but it's them confessing, and it's almost like, you're gonna throw the rock and hide the hand, freaking. It's a saying. And what else can you expect? Day to day is the same. We're not here for you. We're not here for us. It's how it is. No one is really here for. It's each person. It's that's it. No one's ownership of anyone, and that's it. But one thing though that I didn't want to address high as Tyrell Brown. My sincere apologies to you, brother. When I said my niggas, that's my dude there, fucking, uh, getting down and doing it, as opposed to as a brother. But a lot of times, just get caught up in all this BS. You really ask yourself, how is this even possible? But yeah, man, freaking, finally got Arma the leap, and that's one of the reasons I remembered Phoenix PD here. So they were under the impression that I was going as Swindle, man. I think because of the episode, and I told you guys already where it originated from, reality. So that's over at Striker Sensibility Sustainability Solutions. We have the channel location. We have several locations down here. We'll be in Tempe, Phoenix, and Chandler. And I started in Phoenix, in the Arizona location. Here, we're dealing with recalls, and so a lot of times we'd get these what are called, oh man, they are, let's see, the acronyms. It's air. Oh man, I completely forgot at the moment, and what a shame. It would have been a good addition to the story that I'm depicting, elaborating. If you were to think of an analogy from a similarity, oh, so you have transferable or what is it, air. Let's see, I'd remember eventually. Like I said, it should show up with the descriptions without wasting any more valuable time. So going over to the channel location, as well as in the Phoenix location, people that work there, the associates of Striker, they take pride in what they do, believe it or not. Someone would probably address it as, and you got to be negative, think this way. Oh, patrás para el basurero. I heard one of the employees say that, and I'm here like, damn man, this guy's been here for like freaking 35 years. But at the end of the day, that couldn't come at a better time, son of bitch, son of B. But yeah, a lot of times you say things without really thinking about it, and by definition, we all know what a female dog, as opposed to Arma leaping from pillar to pillar. And that's what it took. They were under impression. And the name came from many angles. Speaking of angles, so that's what I would hope for. Freaking Arma from pillar to pillar. We still gorilla pimping. We still pimping. So, like I was telling you guys, if I want to hurt the cat's feelings, I'd call her, instead of Arma, the one-eyed cat from pillar to pillar. She is known as Cat Ferratus, the one-winged dragon from pillar to pillar. We still gorilla pimping. We still pimping. That's funny. I see the V. That's a Mustang. Are you ready? Hell yeah. So yeah, like I was telling you guys, over at Striker, I'd arouse the women from the looks of it. Man, they'd really hold themselves. Best way to squeeze a lemon in between the legs. I had this teacher over at Sons Diamondbacks Education Academy, newly built school related to Pole Phoenix PD, Chief Police, Silver Hawaiian on assignment. Had this Vietnamese teacher, if I can remember entirely. She's only a few years. She's only literally maybe around 2 to 3 years older than me, or more, around there. So she was within my age range, and I have this grip where I would just use it for hands exercise. I call what would I call my grips? So it was a blue one, so I was always constantly using this. And I had big ass forearms, so freaking I had tremendous strength. She'd go up to me a lot of times. It seems that she was in a trance. She'd take a look around and for a split second be like, "Are you ready for me?" And off the back, we'd have one of the older students from New Mexico, trying to remember his name, but he's hilarious. This guy, he's a character. He used to throw on racing gloves, operate a van and shit, fucking thinking it was a Dodge van. It was a Dodge Grand Caravan Sport. They have some strong engines. I'm not gonna lie, I had to be one of those. And fuck no, it was a strong V6 for sure. Even in Vegas, you parked at an angle, and that's one of the reasons I sold it, because I felt that there was something wrong with the transmission. The fluids hadn't reached its proper destination. So I told myself, damn, the transmission's gonna give out. We need to give up. So showing up to my wife's place of work, because she'd work at different locations throughout Vegas, mainly the Strip, other casinos around there too as well. Several casinos, Fremont as well. So a lot of times, after work, I'd go there. I'd check in with her. We'd park by the Minions, and I'd go check in with her in front of the strip club. So off the back, this lady's always announcing, "Couples welcome." So fucking, my wife and I waiting for her shift to be over, and me telling her, "Well, I'll be back going to the Minions." Get on the Three Stooges, penny machine, get drinks right away, by the bar. Play a couple of the wheel games. You place $1 money, different amount, you double it. So, not just that, craps, roulette. I just like the video poker. Video poker smooth. It's cool. Keno, fucking. There's other slots. My brother's always going on the Ruby Reds. I like to spin. That's pretty good. That's usually good. The Wizard's pretty good. You go to the Sunset Casino, Sunset Station, Wildfire. Those are pretty good there too. So, like I was telling you guys, when it came to the word originating from reality. So we're at Striker, and these women are squeezing lemons by the bucket loads. So fucking, I'm all like, damn, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'd get some confessions to wanted me to work with just them and only them. Solamente Kiki. Imagine if someone told you that. That's like an open invitation. That's like straight on wide, and don't stop. That's it, man. But like I was telling you guys, that word originating, big time, man. I'm just there telling my story, multitasking like I'm doing here. And freaking damn, man, that's how it will start. But a lot of times too, that could bring doubts within a person's mind, and a lot of times I go to different places. When I started day after my birthday there, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, crap, just like an interview the day after 4th of July last year. Fuck, man, freaking, and that was the start of Dupes and Capes. That was the birthplace, the birth date of Dupes and Capes last year. And it all happened because of Early Costello, FBI arms instructor, kind of friendly. But man, I was reaching out to him, telling him about this book that I'm working on, his memoir, and telling him about Jennifer Aniston Benedict. And best way to stop an incoming projectile, her initial response is extend her arm and extend it. If I was singing some of the 70s songs, if I can remember from the 70s, the one I go stop in envelope. You think that before they're gonna shoot at you, to think that anyone's gonna ever listen to you? Hell no. When thinking that way, you might as well just grab something and use it to your advantage. Also known as weapons of opportunity, weapons of advantage. Fuck no, you don't have to have a pen. That's it. Because one thing Dave Kohlenkamp and Jeff over at Intel have in common, besides Kelly Services, one's Medtronics and one's Intel, despite both places having a manufacturing department. So, but this when involving medical manufacturing, they are also involved. So, not just microchips, semiconductors, but also different areas when it comes to manufacturing. So, I had noticed Jeff in the food court outside, and I knew it was him, but since I was on the phone, and I told him, I said, hey, this will be a good opportunity to reach out to him, going from PGV to manufacturing, back to manufacturing, just working behind the scenes. Just, this simple. It's a lot of reading, it's procedures. Some could even be up to 400-500 pages on the tablets. No biggie. You're gonna memorize. You're gonna eventually develop muscle memory. So that's it. You gotta get an accurate count on the lots. So there was advanced glucose monitoring available. So instead of getting up and telling him, and he's all there standing straight, he's all there standing, and I'm all like, damn man, he built some muscle up. He's looking tough. Just like Arma there. Look at that. She mustered enough strength. She deserves a reward. So that's all it took. He had took me back. All I had to do was go up to him and ask him, hey, or just not even that, just simply thank him. Just simply be grateful about, hey, thanks for the opportunity. Hey, but look at this. I had told my cousin what I had regretted, but him giving me another chance, and despite him warning me, it's all you can really do is make the most out of it. There was a lot of attention on my part, and providing him the proper support from back home. That's all right. There's others. If I can remember, over at OC2, I should say, in the cafeteria outside, I have this Asian female adult. Now, me, I'm on my business. I do what I want. I exercise while working. So if I had a multitask, this being a problem with someone, easily confused for a shattered mind. Fuck no. I do what I want. This ain't ever gonna change. So I got a problem with it. This Asian female adult grabbed this chair and started slamming it. Fucking, she started slamming it right there on the concrete. Like, who are you talking to? Well, it could be you if you fucking sit on there. Then afterwards. So yeah, man, fucking her knowing Kim Morgan and her reaching out to me. I reach out to Jeff as well as Steve. Fuck no, man. Hey, I'm this close working on a fundraiser in order to get her back home, because I don't think that this is working out for her. And just like I was telling you guys about when messing with someone's mind, they're gonna promise you, oh, you're gonna be special forces, you're gonna be this, Oh, I can see it already. Fuck no, man. Just fucking go to a car dealership and expect them to shake your hand with a clean hand. Hell no, especially during COVID. Why would they? Boy, so basically, why would you sign up for something that you couldn't handle? You know, I paid for this vacation. She was on emergency leave. Then she needs to recuperate. That's fine. But you're gonna go back just to ask for another vacation. Heck, man. How long is it gonna be? Maybe like 4 months, 2 months? Fuck no. You gotta write it down. You signed, you agreed, and we respect you for that. Many people, even Arroyo once told me, shit, I earned my dues. He did 20 years in the Navy. Tim Wales will be the first one. He also did 20 years, about 8 or 20 years. He'd be the first one to tell you it looks good on your resume. No one could ever take that away from you. That's why I sometimes wonder the suicide rate. I just think it's a damn addiction. It's fucking, that's you on me. So yeah, man, freaking time is running short. And depending on day of the week now. Oh, talking about Steven Hilger. Oh man, no wrong with that. If you know somebody, shout outs to the Hilgers, aka the Hilmers, according to Incognito now. So yeah, man, freak, I go to Lenny's, I go to different places, even on the light rail. They're all for messing with Steve's mind. I think I told Steve's head, fucking, well, Will Steve's head, then you think of small manipulation now. Oh, boy, and it's funny because I was seeing the construction workers across the street. I grew up in North Las Vegas, College Park Center, Lake Mead Civic Center. You know, I had to take care of not just the shopping center, Wine Garden Chemical, but they had just laid a fresh layer of asphalt. So it had to be certain sections. It had to be. It's the community. It's everyone's cat. Yeah, it's a community cat for the looks of it. She just comes over. Yeah, that's what it looks of it.
My daughter's cat caught her eye. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what they target. I've noticed that too. That's why early I had to kick one out, try to poop here. I tolerated too much. So yeah, she's definitely good company. Armor they usually target each other's eyes. And hell no, she's feisty. I got her on camera the other day. I'm all with words of encouragement. Over at Valley Bar now. Oh, they had changed that name. The Liars. Can you believe that? I don't believe it because I passed by through there. And I tell myself behind there, it has to be a Valley Bar. If not, then you've hired the wrong dick. But reality. So like I was telling y'all, freaking College Park Center, we had to do this in sections. So this section had to be sanctioned away from others. So I had to literally freaking, some people don't care, they're bold. They'll go in there and move the barrier, the cones, and the barricades. They'll drive right in there. Hell no, we having this little golf cart fucking moving everyone back, whistling fucking without the whistle, just fucking telling them, hey, fuck back. Just like at a hackers convention, the Riviera, when I first started in Las Vegas with G4S Cure Solutions. This was when it was Whacking Hut, G4S Cure Solutions. The original Bank of America was a black male adult, and man, this guy, anywhere you went, he'd get in an elevator, he'd greet everyone. Fuck, man, you know. Well, I had also told me before in the past, lo cortés no quita lo valiente. So I had to translate that. Courtesy has nothing to do with courage. So it's the way to be. That's a good example. And I'm gonna guarantee you that I bet you anything that will probably deter more crime than you'd expect. People here are frustrated. You think about the riots after Floyd Mayweather, well, George Floyd. And I say that because earlier on last segment, Armos be nasty. And I told myself, why in the hell would you freaking train your opponent's son? You know, that's like taking a sniff of Devo's freaking water and sniffing the tube. But reality, you know, you think of BD and resuscitating someone while just fine wearing nobody a black t-shirt. But you think of small manipulation, hell no. But the point is this, afterwards, like I was telling y'all about finding someone on the copper side. If you save someone's life, you're gonna guarantee yourself a drink eventually. You know, because just like letting someone your charger or at BD, you're gonna come to the realization that I need this before I hand it out to you, thinking this is the only one. But you notice this guy using his charger every day because obviously this phone ain't working that well. I leave it in my bag and all of a sudden it's not working. Find out later on people's involvement, and if someone's like, I don't understand, you know, they go there calling me several names, Autumn, coloring book, fucking caviar. Cause I Lyft Uber, I spent about $900-$1,200 easy. I hired my brother, my assistant, but you know, time's running out. Not very supportive despite bumping him a raise. Hell no. I should have just called just about anyone but him. But like I was telling you guys, where it came from when reality, it's there telling my story to creating doubts when choosing between DB Shanker or Stryker's sustainability solution. You got to move back to Florida, follow them homes. Well, I'll tell you something. Speaking of that, you know, my boy Angel, and like I was telling you, that's where I met him, College Park Center. I had gotten him a position with G4 Secure Solutions as an armed custom protection officer for DS. And this guy's a workaholic. And finding out what had happened to him on my way to Strikers, Chandler, this guy knew him and off the back felt his pain. And I told him, I said, hey, you know something? It's the problem when you get to know someone enough that you miss them. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, everything happening for a positive reason is the only thing we can say while we look up and count our blessings now. Oh boy, reality.